Do you ever notice when you tell yourself something enough, you actually believe it? It's not even meant to deceive. That's how consistent a storyline has been for someone or some people, i.e., this belief in this God, this Savior, that over time became a belief, even if it was by people, a belief of people who didn't necessarily follow that doctrine or belief to make it so, it still existed, right? It's the same shit with certain things with some of your adversaries. For some of you, it is that they actually convince themselves that they have been blackmailed to not do something or to do something, right? If you do, we'll show this. If you don't do this, we'll show this. Not all of them. Some of them had that. But I mean, what could it be? You know? And who, even a greater question is, who the fuck have you been portraying yourself to be that this is such a... I'll do... See, some of your adversaries became stupid over time. They wound up doing something worse to not have it put out in public than the actual thing that was being threatened to be put out in public. Would you like me to give an example? What they had on them could have been a husband or wife doing something in a car with someone, right? That would ruin the financials. One's usually codependent on the other. I'm guessing that the one who got themselves in a compromising predicament, cheating, was probably the opportunist there. Now he's so focused on the roof over his head and the cars and shit that's probably in her name by now, or she's at least on it and doesn't even know it. She's losing, yeah? Now, the thing that he would rather do something with someone way too young, you feel me? So that other thing doesn't come out. But really, it's a program. It's not so much the other thing. It's what I lose because of the other thing. Here's my soul. I'll give you my soul today for payment possibly on Tuesday. Hang and decomposing. That's not a good combination. Let's find out though first. The programming that some of your adversaries, how deep does it go? This is work. I mean, okay. Why is this? Why? Someone has a job, but they're barely making it. No. What is this program? This could be the just over broke thing, right? There's a lot of pentacles here, but not enough really to get you off your feet. I'm working. Got me working day night. My honey. Right? You're not getting anywhere with this job. See, I refuse to get a job. I'm cocky like that. And I have people right now assisting me in where I'm at. Now, I'm not sure. It seems like, first I know that I'm targeted so heavy, and this is going to sound like an excuse to other people. I could have just came out and said, I'm too good for a fucking job. That wouldn't have went over well either. So now I'll say it the way I want to say it. It's not so, I'm too creative, and I know that I'm targeted so heavy. They try to get me out of this hotel often, and the last one too. People who are targeted that are living in hotels, and you can't even believe that they threaten to kick you out with all the shit that's being done to you like that. I refuse. They'll fire me. They'll have me fired. They'll have me go through the training. I'll go through my first week. I already know this. This is a belief, though, that I program myself to believe this because I haven't really experienced it. I just experienced targeting in other areas of my life, although I don't make it my life's purpose to just talk about me being targeting. You're manifesting that every day now. I realize that. It's why I don't speak much. And I don't even really have a lot of thoughts. Mediums don't, I realize. When that's the only content, see, even myself, I have to do subconscious mind flushes more often after I do these messages. But I have figured a way, and it's just a feeling. I can't explain how I know. I don't overthink. I don't get a lot of headaches. There's something in my subconscious. It's like there's a possibility of blocking certain things from going into your subconscious with your own mind and your belief. That's my belief. That's going to be one that's going to benefit me, though. Yeah, I'm even walking to work. This one must owe you money, or you helped them in the past. And see, the thing is, weirdos, when I said pay it forward, do something for someone without the expectation of it in return, that it's not good to constantly go back and forth with. That doesn't mean you never be the one. Because someone will be like, well, the pay it forward is supposed to be for somebody else. So that's just it for you? So that's it? You get helped out one time in life, right? You maybe paid it forward before you opened your big mouth about this shit too. And then that's it. Now you're done for the rest of your life too now. And is that what that means? What's the mindset behind that? Does this mean that, let's say your niece or your nephew helped you, okay? And now they need help. And it's a ways later. Your help was more a poor decision. But you're the elder, right? Yours was more based off of another bad life decision. You've been hiding the fact that you still make them with family and friends. Now the niece or the nephew here, they need help now. Let's say it's a year down the road. And you're in a position to help them. Why not? Oliver? I'm trying to find another way. I'm sure there's another. Thanks. You're right. And if you didn't say that, I would have never knew it. I mean, there's got to be someone else, Christian. There's got to be someone else. If it's not an actual Christian, this is somebody that is a lover of the Lord. Which Lord is it though? Is it today? Is it the Lord that blesses everybody and break bread and peace and shake my hand? Is it that one, or is it the one that's the narcissist? It's convenient which Lord this woman goes by. You know, I don't want God to get mad at me. You know what I go Philly say? What does she say? Please don't use my name and shit to cover up your own shit. Please don't do that. Okay? You're a fraud when it comes to this Lord. You know, she said, if you help people that's not helping themselves, except this individual is helping themselves. You just refuse to see that they're helping themselves. I don't know why people are like this. You could be an earth sign or dealing with one. Tell me, while she's sitting here, now this is... See, the problem is, it's kind of believable to others, to the untrained eye, because she's walking around in a fucking fur coat. You feel me? She's working at Target. Just get something like that. Shoe stores. You know what I mean? No, you got me? But most people are doing that shit because they enjoy it, or they can have those jobs. This is living above your means. That's the problem. See, if you portrayed yourself, you didn't talk about trips that you went on. I mean, you're probably about $250,000 in debt just from trips you couldn't afford, because you have to keep up this 50. You have to keep this shit up for family and friends, because you can't admit that you took a loss. And your loss may not have anything to do with money. You could be an opportunist woman or man, and you realize it's hard to accept that we're all opportunists in some way. It's being a consistent opportunist and never being the one with the opportunity where it becomes a problem, especially in relationships. So here she is. She's in her fur coat. Yeah, look, hold on. I wouldn't be surprised if her purse looked like a bunch of money on it, or it was one of those purses that resembles money, or it's a coin purse. It's a big... Tell me about this Queen of Pentacles here. This is someone who claims to be a business owner or an investor or something like that. Pisces. You never see where the money's going now. This is secret. This is hidden money. I know I have it, right? Look. Here she shows up. Hey, I've got new fur. Yeah, Burberry. Right? I think this is also everybody else. Okay. You said you were still working at Walmart, right? Yeah, moving on up. I mean, shit, if this broad is not taking clothes and then taking them back and justifying it in her head that this shit is not theft, I'm borrowing this shit. Please don't tell me you feel like you're owed something for something, anything. Just feeling entitled, okay? Please don't tell me that. That's what I feel, that the programming on that alone. How about the programming of thinking that all Indians had their friggin' land taken? Now all of a sudden, this hello, thanks for being angry at me. I don't even fucking know you, bro. You know what I mean? So now I'm the one that took it 1,000 years ago. I don't even know. I mean, I can't trust history. I'm a very smart woman when it comes to life. When it comes to shit in books, I don't really pay attention to it a lot. I don't need to get into the other one. But shit like that, it becomes embedded in your brain. What works for you, though? See, none of these beliefs are really working for us. One, the thing with this whole other being, this supreme in the sky, you're going to have to prove everything to me. So far, nothing. The thing with slavery, we're all slaves in this system at some point. I don't believe that doesn't work for me either. It doesn't. I don't get anything good out of putting that out there constantly. Also, this belief of what? You just had the husband, the wife, and the kids, and the college, and the job, and I mean that gets you some. It gets you on the hamster wheel so that you can keep it moving. Now you can never stop. That's what it does, basically. I mean, if you're not eventually in some type of percentile when it comes to your revenue, you just become a constant runner. Yeah, and then for some of you have this other spouse over here who becomes a spender while you're the runner, and they watch you run in circles and shit, laugh at you. Do you need anything? They'll wait till after someone else just asked you if you needed anything and hear you say no. Oh yeah, when they know when to strike. So here she is. It's very covert. We don't ever see her money. It's I invest in things. I have stocks. This is that one. Now there's going to be frauds who you're going to get the cliff notes on stocks, right? Go ahead. Always waiting on a return, right? Everyone has this woman waiting on something. It's unbelievable, the patience with you. You must be the most patient woman on the planet. This is also the type of woman that wants to. She uses her hands. This is someone that claims to stand on her own, right? And if they don't pay me, fuck yeah, right? I'll be there with a bat and da 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 da. She doesn't necessarily speak that way, but she's got this kind of, yeah, weird. This is the woman who eats delivery every day of the week. She, you know what I mean? She orders takeout and she tips $20 at a time. It's all in this perception she has to keep up with. But I'm saying this is a program now, right? The program is, now I'm guessing that she gets into relationships with people that can help her out. Even if it's briefly. Let's say she needs some dental work done. She finds someone possibly that knows an oral surgeon or that is one. Does what she does to gain brownie points. Boom. Wisdom tooth fixed. Molar fixed. And then she'll find a reason to break up with this cat. See, we don't notice it. It's very covert. But this is a program, and because of this program, it seems like it's working for her or him now. But eventually people catch on to this shit, and then they're just asked out. Cafe. This was actually already facing up. Is there a cafe that they go to meet men? OJ. Ouija. Almost have Ouija board here. Oh, I hope not. You're going to be able to tell who messed with something like that too. What is it about certain people where once they hit a certain age, they start looking like a complete opposite of any look they've ever had in their entire life? What is this? I got a secret. Here's my secret. I'm waiting for a husband too, is what I say. That's why she. Oh, and that this and the cockiness on you, man. I get into relationships. I'm waiting for someone to ask me to marry them. So I get into these relationships, and the Ace of Cups. This is all this love is waiting for you. And then he starts serving her, right? And then she'll end it somehow. This is the female form of that narcissistic male we can't stand, right? The one that's always like that. See, when the relationship ends, the delivery ends. And then there's an excuse. So you wind up coming up, you program yourself. Because now you're coming up with an excuse for why you haven't ordered delivery in 6 days. And you always have that of a friend who mentions that they recognize it. I haven't seen it. I'm your best friend. Yay! It's blood sisters. See, you'll get the real good one, though. This would be how I would handle it, too. Let's order some delivery. That's what they call it. Let's get delivery. Take out. Which really is what it is. Let's order food. But let's order some delivery. Now, it would be weird. We're drinking. We even hit a joint a few times. This is when you usually say, who wouldn't want food delivered right now? It's the one time she's just, I'm not feeling too good. Okay. Yeah, we're drinking Jack straight, but okay. This is a secret dick. See, now the thing is, some of these men may be getting dreams about something like this. Pay attention to your dreams. They could be warning you that this is a man. And, yeah. Yeah, this is a lesson learner is what this feels like. Now, I think everybody in the neighborhood, she's that. But how do they know her in the neighborhood, though? I'm going to the cafe. It could be a nighttime joint with something that's open 24/7. I'm going to the cafe. This could be France or something like that. Okay. Gonna try. This is the goal. New life. How many of you women are just, and this is your dream, I guess, right? How many of you women just sit there and hope for, I want to just what you say you want until you have it, and then you can't keep up with it. I don't hear many men say that they want to get married and have a family. This is why this is more focused towards women. This is as soon as you get up, for some of you, this is it. This is all what your brain goes to. And if that's not what's in the cards for you, you're wasting valuable manifesting on something that is not written in the stars for you. Maybe you're supposed to be some leader, world leader. See, you see it as this, that because of other programs. This program is usually implemented by family members who are married and they think that everybody should be. Even friends, then usually they're unhappily married and they want to see you unhappy. They want you to join the sewing circle and the book club, which is really just all of these women talking shit on other men's wives and their sisters and all kinds of other shit. But you get up I need a family. I want a husband or a wife. Some of you are so freaking codependent just on assistance, okay? Now, I'm codependent on assistance right now. Maybe I'm going through some type of karma. But this message is for somebody else. See, there's another thing, because I can feel it, that people believe that every time a tarot reader reads a message, we're saying that we're perfect in some way because we're reading usually on other people. What you don't realize is most of the stories that come out on our tables resonate with us in some way, even if it was in the past. And we are usually open, if you're a decent reader and you're healed from things, that you can even assume that this may be possible in the future for you. You could throw little digs in there. You don't throw all digs, and you don't always understand. You have to mix it up. It's just being authentic. That's my own personal. So you have to have the husband and the kids and everything. You don't now these days they don't want to have the kids. They want an AI child. If I could get an AI husband, this is all some of these chicks think about. It really is constricting for you. I'm starting to wonder even how true is a soul tie. Someone came up to it here, but you know when shit's not going anywhere, when it's just too right. There's nothing changing here. But here's another, and is this a program? There are people who should be in greater places than they are. They are the ones targeted heavy. And when I say targeted, I don't mean this is just shit you're putting in your head. Oh, well, the shit happens and people bully. This is just life. This is intentional, going out of their way, creating groups. I mean, some of these people need fucking therapy for targeting some of you because you didn't even realize you were targeted. Some of you you don't even realize you're targeted now, and your adversaries are angry about the fact that you don't talk about it. They, at some point when you are target and you talk about them, they feed off of that. It's their narcissistic supply. You're not going to find somebody with empathy that's going to do this shit. And if they did it just to get themselves out of a rut, they're not going to make a career out of something like this. It's embarrassing. 20 and digging. So what does she do? She gets up and she does her makeup, right? With the devil, it could be, wow. Okay. You looks in that mirror, right? There's that, yay! Perfect lighting in the bathroom where she's getting ready. Why does she go to this cafe at night, everybody? Divine sweet darling. Oh, hey! This is on the street where they live, or real close walking distance. Wait, alright, so she looks in. I look great, right? I mean, you do for someone. You absolutely do, and I'm not even... The problem is what happens when all this comes off, too. You wind up... Between the facade of this... Alright, this could definitely be somebody living in France, Vienna, or some shit like that, and you are just barely making it. You're too concerned about... Did you tell somebody that you could go over there and make it, and you were real cocky and said, I don't need you, I can do this shit? Somebody is barely making it, and it's because you just refused to admit that you even needed assistance at some point. You programmed yourself to believe you don't need any help. We all need help at some point. It could be one of those mirrors that have the sun, I mean. And here we go, the runners are out, the joggers and stuff, all the sports guys are out. I'm guessing these guys run at night. I don't know what the weather's like where you're at, but it could have something to do with even the sun. That men and women are running at night in certain places, which is cool. I would rather run at night, but here they come. This could also be the rowing team. Yay, sports football players. This is college, because I'm speaking that way. It must be. I hope that this woman, I mean, the Queen of Pentacles for me would be almost 50 or over. So I don't know what this is, but it feels, I want to go back to my teenage years, but I never actually left. Right. Very good at putting up, it's a facade, right? No. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. Merrily, 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 life is but a dream. There's the King of Cups. What is it? What is that song? Get out of my dreams, get in the backseat, baby, and into my car. So she's mixing Pretty Woman. I hope the jackal doesn't show up. Why? Your confidence level is so low. You look in the mirror, you don't like what you see. They don't. They don't like what they see. There's someone here, there's one here who's trying to start a platform. Nobody wants to be videoed, though. Is that what's happening for some of these people, too? I don't know why they just put that in my mind, of people wanting to now record and people are moving out of the way, or I can't even imagine living in one of those spots in Cali and shit where people are just recording videos all day long. It's got to be fucking with business. I mean, you know what I mean? They do this shit outside of businesses and they set all this shit up. It has to be affecting something. There's too many of them. We should just put them on their own planet. Maybe we can. It's putting it out there, planting a seed. So now, I can't meet anybody, no opportunities, no nothing. This is also a pig. It could literally be, you must be something else. Maybe there'll be an opportunity at the record store. This is all her life consists of, is trying to find a way to meet a man so that she doesn't have to take care of herself. But this is a program, like I was saying. Okay? Where are we at? 27. Now, I don't know how old she is, like I said, but it feels old enough to know where you may only have about 20 years left, ma'am. Less than that for some of you. And your entire being, existence, revolves around this program that you get up and it's the first thing you do. You get up, you go to this cafe, you flirt, you talk, then you go here. You're Jordan? Is that in Jordan? Now let's find out one more program for your adversaries and why. This isn't really so much an adversary. My hair's falling out like crazy. An adversary, but somebody that, you get those people that always wind up being the one that help. And then you get the ones that never help anybody. This is the adversary for whoever you are that never helps anybody. Okay. It's an epidemic. Dry. What? All right, there's ESB. L, R, and Q. Why is this dry here? I'm afraid to ask. Tell me about this dry. Money green. That's the first thing I did think was, is this the terminology? Oh man, everything's dried up. Yeah, man. It's like my shit flew wings. My money is, you know what I mean? Angel wings, though. Oh, this one. Look at clouds. There's a lot of explaining when it comes to justifying shit here. This is a master explainer. Tell me more about this. He reminds you that he's got a family and shit. I got kids, man, you know. Yeah, I'm going through something myself. This is that cat. There's definitely drugs here. Look at the head. It looks like his hand. These are hands. Like he's talking about his money. And it's like he's all over the place. That's frustrating, isn't it? Now it's not their responsibility to help, but it gets agitating a little bit. And if you're the person that always needs help, you're the agitating one. You don't get to be like this. Not now. You may in the future. Not now. You can't. So what are we doing here? I'm fixing boats on the side, bro. I have to walk and do that shit. But what? Taking care of my grandma. Now this feels like it could be money that's owed. I'm working to do side work. Well, the thing is, that lying sack of shit mouth of yours, now somebody wants to know, where's my money? That's what this feels like. He got all new. Did he buy a new sword? New tools. Yeah, see, there's people that pay attention here. You're programming your mind to believe that you're struggling too. I mean, it's bad for you too, though. It's bad, yeah. What's with the bled? Oh, is that what it was supposed to be? God damn it. They put bled on here, look. Alright, and then RY, whatever, SR. Oh my god. Did you get attacked? Please don't tell me that something happened where you put your life on the line. And now they can't even help you? Now this could be a war veteran too, where are you out of your fucking mind? You're helping people in the neighborhoods. Do you know what an insult it is to this person? This feels like, and it could be a woman, but it feels like another man. Please, I hope that this one isn't someone that'll lie about being in the military because he's wearing somebody else's Marine shirt, right? Just what it could be. But you show more kindness to the drug addicts. Please don't tell me this is a homeless fucking veteran that you just walk past like this. I mean, you make sure you're dressed alright, you make sure you look presentable and shit. And you have a lot of friends, I'll say, friends in the community. And then you walk past this cat and just, I don't understand how you could do that. Alright. You claim to be a Republican? You speak about this shit too? I don't think either one of those sides matter. That's another thing. These words and their definitions are only here. They're only earthly shit. Fucking Saturn doesn't know anything about Democrat or Republican. They don't even know vote and presidency. M.O. Right. He could use that terminology. Okay. O-M, O-K, and C-K. Texas. to bring magic in the gathering of few great men, no women. This to me is very feminine. This for coming out from a man's thing with the Nine of Pentacles and the Knight of Cups and shit and the Queen of Wands. Like you're too good for yourself, in a cocky female way. What happened with you? How did this? Because you have some kind of money. Did you move away from somewhere where it was real expensive? See, wherever you're living, this person is living with a mortgage or rent. It's a lot cheaper than the last place, except your need to portray yourself as that motherfucker when it comes to your shoes, your outfit, your hair, where you get your. That's the problem. That's the program. This guy talks about not being caught up in the program. This is a program in itself. You're living above your means, and you're buying useless shit that you're not even using. This is the type of guy that'll walk right past a fucking homeless old man or old woman, or just some people, a group of people along the way of his walk with his fucking tight ass and his fucking pants that are way too tight, and you will buy a superficial guy or female in line at fucking Starbucks a coffee. Nice outfit. Hey, I got that coffee. And then you'll walk past somebody, on the street and drop a fucking quarter in a cup. Now, at the same time, there's the jerk off that says, well, a quarter's better than nothing. Go fuck yourself. Okay, this he likes to walk around with a knot and he pulls it out when he goes, is your hair falling out like crazy, sir? He wears a hat now. This makes me angry. My hair is falling out like crazy. Wow. Okay. Everyone's okay. Well, that makes me feel better. Jesus Christ. Okay. I don't know what else to say here. I guess it's the money in the clouds. It's like it just evaporates. No, it doesn't evaporate. What you're putting it out, you're not getting anything back because of it. There's no investing. Investing doesn't always mean you invest in a business or a property. It's a person. You invest in a person who you see potential in. For all you know, you could be the jerk off that never deserved all this money. You were never supposed to. I don't know how you got it, but I know it wasn't on some non-nefarious shit. And this one here could just be that person where they attract great things. They just need a start. Something happened. You've been there. That would be the better investment than in this jewelry company your friend wants to start. That's going to plummet because she's not responsible either, and she can't stick to shit either. I mean, Christ Jesus, if you have a freaking problem, is that Cialis shit for penises? This is all too. Look at this shit that's on Cialis. You need to keep your dick hard. Then they have the commercial for the friggin' some looking trannies on the Playboy thing. I'll tell you what. Did that say Playboy? I hope not. I would be real mad if I was you, okay? Please don't put my shit with that. I mean, why else are we here if it's not to help other people? It's just here to make money. And most people that have a lot of money, they're not making it. You know, if they are smart, they invested in certain things and people, I hope. You know, because they target the creative ones. They'll send people around you to build trust, especially if you're someone that comes up with ideas for inventions like that, like that. They'll send some people around you to get this out of you, and then they'll create it, put a little twist on it so that you feel uncomfortable claiming it and make money off of your ideas. Yep. Stay silent and stay isolated. And this isn't because I'm isolated. I'm saying it's boring. It's a boring life, but you get a lot of clarity, which I couldn't stand that word at first, but you do. You just start to see shit differently, and you become more comfortable in your own skin, regardless of what type of person you are. You don't have to, you're not around other people where they're either saying their opinion of who you became, or you can feel the opinion. That's even worse, when you can feel someone's opinion of you. But now the only one that you got is yours. And this is when you start changing, because you start punishing yourself and knocking yourself instead of other people to deflect that shit. And you don't get as mad because it's you. Then you become so in love with yourself because of this. You let yourself go. I got it. You can tell me I'm a jerk off all day and I still love you. Yep, something like that. I don't know how we got here. See ya.